All right, Module 6.1, starting the Ahrefs trainings. And there'll be several Ahrefs videos, so I'm not going to try to fit it all into one video. I'd rather just break it down rather, so you can get to the chunks that you need to learn if you already know Ahrefs. Or if you need to refer back. What I'm going to do is, the first thing I do when I get a new client is what I'm going to show you. I'll just show you. I set up an alert. And why are alerts important? I want to know when my client is getting new backlinks. Maybe there's a new source that they're coming in from, or maybe they're under attack from a negative SEO, or who knows. I want the link placements that we send out. Maybe sometimes a link prospect doesn't get back to us and let us know they linked to the site. So it's nice just to be able to monitor the new links coming in and get email alerts whenever we do get links there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up for our computer repair business, masoncomputerrepair.com. I'm going to set it up so it's the entire domain. I can do the URL, which would just be the index, or I'm going to do the whole domain. And I can do new backlinks and lost backlinks. In this case, I'm going to do all backlinks. The email is going to go to my sister. Let's let her get the report. And once a month, she can get that email. And now that alert is set up. So once a month, whenever there's going to be an email that goes to my sister's email, my partner, she's a partner in the business, and what she'll do is she'll have an exact notification of all the new links and lost links that have come in the last month. So that's important to have that information. Now, another thing that you could track is you could track keyword mentions, and that way you get notified when somebody searches your keyword on another domain. I'm not really going to get into that, but what I do like are mentions. So go to the mentions, and we got to put what we want in there, and it's just going to be the brand name, name of our business. Yep. So up there. All right. We're going to, so whatever name, put the name of your business in there. You can put your name in there as well, too. You can set more than one alert up. What do I want this mode to be? Everywhere, all languages, block domains. Well, how about our domain? That would be a good block domain. I don't know if I need to get rid of this, but I will. All right, can you hear the dog barking next door? He's a very big dog. I think he's 150 pounds. Oh, he's huge. I almost call him sir. He looks like a horse. I'm a big guy, but he's a big dog. All right, so in this case, brand mentions, I like to come every day. Because why do I care about brand mentions? Because if they mention your website, but they don't link to you, or if they mention your business, like, hey, check out our partners over at such and such, and they mention your name, or I bought a swimming pool from you, and they mention your name, but they don't link to you, you can easily reach out to those people mentioning your company and ask them to link to you and put a link in your name there and say it'd really help us out if you did. And more times than not, the prospects are very happy to do that. So when I get a new client come on board and they have a lot of brand mentions and they haven't gone after any of them to get them to link back, that's happy dance time, because that's low-hanging fruit. And you may have that low-hanging fruit too. And if you can catch the people that say one day, the same day that they talk about your business and be able to respond back to ask for the link, you're going to have a better chance of getting them to edit what they wrote about you and to actually give you the link. So that's why I like the alerts. And those are the only two things that I set up. You could, because like I said, I only use Ahrefs for prospecting, but you can use it to manage your entire SEO campaign. You can get into, and we'll get into some other aspects of it and how I use it. But for the most part, Ahrefs has great training if you want to get into deeper and how to use it to manage your keyword rankings, because it even does site audits. And it's a brand new feature. I recommend that you get deep into Ahrefs training because they have a great set of videos that will walk you through it. But now what you do is you check your email every day to see if anybody's mentioning your company's name. At the same time, you could set it up for your competitors. Let's say Geek Squad. That's our main competitor. We're waxing Geek Squad. I mean, they got the numbers obviously at Best Buy, but nobody in our city. The nearest Geek Squad is like 25 miles away, and they charge twice as much as what we charge, and we get it done in about 1/5 of the time with less hassle. Yeah, we just demolish Geek Squad. But there's other small mom and pop repair shops in the area. They give us a little more competition. But in this case, let's say I want to check every time somebody does Geek Squad. I'm not going to add this up. But you go through and put the brand mentions of all your competitors in here, your main competitors, and you can get email notifications every time somebody mentions one of your competitors. And then why would that help you? Well, it may give you an opportunity for a new link source. It may give you an opportunity to get a brand mention yourself. It's just you need to know what your competition is doing so you can watch them and get ideas from them. That'll be your best teacher. You can take link building training courses till you're blue in the face and are 250 years old. And that's great. I'm not saying that these trainings are bad, because we all need to train if we want to get to the next level. But sometimes, just looking at what your competitor's doing and getting into their head. And if you have a worthy competitor that knows what they're doing, that's the best teacher in the world. So watch what your competitors are doing. I don't always set that up. I don't like all the alerts, because then I won't look at it, and then they flood my box, and then it just turns into be a headache. But I recommend, that's because I run a lot of campaigns. If you're only running your one campaign, set up these alerts. Really know how every time somebody links to you or takes a link away or mentions your company or mentions your name, you want to be there, or mentions your competitor's name. So what happens is maybe there's somebody squawking about a bad job that your competitor did. Maybe you could come in there and say somewhere on social media and reply to it, and get an opportunity to get them to check your site out. And I'm not saying that's how you use it. I've tried those types of tactics, and they're hard. It's beyond the scope of what we're doing here with link building. But I say set these alerts up for one reason and one reason only, so you can monitor your brand mentions, and so you can monitor your backlinks. And if you want to monitor your competitors' backlinks too, that's very easy to do, where if you want to get alerts and say every time my competitor gets a new backlink, all you have to do is put their URL in and select new backlinks, and then hit add and rock and roll, baby. And that can happen. Right now. All you have to do is log into your Ahrefs and set that up. So that doesn't take very long. I just wanted to touch base on it. I'm going to show you a lot more to do in the other videos and how I use Ahrefs. But that's how I recommend you set it up as far as alerts. If you want to put your keywords in there to track your rankings, go right ahead. I won't show you how to do that though. That's pretty easy to do, and there's lots of training on it. So, okay, that's what I do setting up as far as alerts goes. Let me show you, take another step deeper down the hallway and show you what else I do. I'll see you in the next video.